Alright, now we're going to work on adding our name to the self-tracking page. So when you go and click on the tracking page, when it takes you here, this is where you need to add your name, in this section where it's under student name. So make sure you're not deleting someone else's name by accident, so try and be mindful of other people that are on here. You'll see that the box will be outlined if they're already in that box. So try and go to one that's blank as best as you can. If you notice that you happen to delete someone's name by accident, just fix it. You can always undo. And I'll be checking this too to make sure that we get all of our names there. That should be happening in the first day or two. And you can also see up here if there's anyone else who's on this as well, and so if they might be adding their name too. So make sure you're adding your first and last name here, if I was going to do that, so that way you can keep track of how you're doing in the grid. So at this point, because you've already done 1A, because this is in part 1B of the grid, you should have that section filled in with the color coding that I will talk about in the next video on your grid. So you'll get to start filling this out here real soon. So another place you'll need to add your name is in the questions and support. And so one of these boxes will be your box, and you'll get to add your name, again, first and last. You can just delete what's there and add your name. And so you will have your name and a space for questions or things you might need support with one way or another, where you'll be able to color code that and put what your question is there. So that's how we add our name. You're going to do this at the beginning of each grid that we get. So every time there's a new unit grid, you'll have a new opportunity to add your name to both the questions and support and the self-tracking page. So when you're ready, go ahead and open up the tracking page and add your first and last name in both of those spots.